Alright, welcome back to Hitching America, day 30. We are in the Des Moines area still. Not in Des Moines, but outside Des Moines.
Ankeny.
Ankeny. Ankeny. Which is apparently hard to pronounce. Or it's hard to pronounce it like they say. Or it's spelled differently than how you say it. I'm in Culver's. Everyone tells me to go to Culver's, so that's why I'm here. So this is a social eating stream to start with. We're here with Foop. Do you want to go by Foop?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. We are good. Looks good. Got the it's a mushroom Swiss butter burger. I was feeling a Swiss burger. It's no longer Nightbot, so now I've got a message and it's like, give this man affiliate. That's the name of the current bot. We're just waiting for it to be able to change names because that's just a random Twitch account that's now the bot.
Oh, really?
We just have to change their name.
Why did you switch from Nightbot? Is it just...
that was Impact's idea.
Oh, okay.
If you kind of do your own thing, like through Streamlabs, it's a bit more streamlined, and then you can do everything through Streamlabs rather than having separate Nightbot.
Oh, that's pretty smart.
Integration.
Good job, Impact, if you're there.
He's probably not here yet, but... And Wisconsin cheese curds. Where's Wisco Mike when you need him?
Right?
He's good. Yeah, this is Foop. Put him a little bit more frame. So yeah, we've been hanging out the past couple days. Only worked most of yesterday.
Probably gonna think I'm a weirdo for eating my hamburger with a fork.
There's nothing wrong with that. Hey Petrez. Hey Albert. So glad to see you. Was wondering about yesterday. What were you wondering about yesterday? Did you catch yesterday's stream? I got a haircut. Hey, we're getting
fresh to death.
Yeah. Another burger. Well, this is Culver's. Everyone told me I had to go to Culver's, so I got... This is pretty much the U.S. burger tour.
Should be the rename the whole thing. U.S. Burger Tour.
Yeah.
2018.
Thing is that Petrus thinks you're a weirdo for wearing a Rams hat and a Blazers shirt. Just a mixture. Crotimarino. Thanks for the 125 bits. Appreciate it, my friend. Thank you. Did you get mugged? No? What makes you think that? What makes you think that? There was no muggings. Yeah. As everyone knows, we eat really healthy on Hitch Live. Deep fried cheese curds, burgers. It's pretty much the story of this stream. Culver's is so damn good. It is really good. I'm enjoying myself. I really like the cheese curds. You can't go wrong with deep fried cheese. Did you get your camera pole broken? No. That's what you're still on it right now. This thing. Everything is good except for my phone, which is old and dying.
That's an S5, right?
It's an LG G4.
Oh.
Yeah.
But you were talking about upgrading to the S9, right?
S8, S9. Something I can find a good deal on, but I'm not finding any good deals right now. Need to find a country fair and get some deep fried Snickers. Ooh.
No.
Do you think if I just went to the Culver's desk and I gave them my Snickers bar, which is in my backpack, and I'm just like, can you put this in your deep fryer? Do you think they'd do it? Because that would be nice. Who's your eating mate? This is Foop. He's a viewer. He picked me up
Oh.
a couple of nights ago, and then let me crash at his place. We hung out again yesterday. Yeah, he lives in the Des Moines area, so we've just been hanging out. Me and Foopal, well, yeah, his username is foopalord. I'm just calling him Foop. Hey, good guy Foop. Agreed. Good guy Foop.
Oh, thanks, guys.
But the plan for today, or what we're gonna try to do, is Foop has a leak in his tire, so he's gonna take his car to Walmart. In the meantime, he's gonna drop me off at a municipal airport, and we're gonna try and hitchhike a ride on a plane. If that doesn't work, then he's gonna come back and we're gonna drive to Kansas City together. So we'll see what happens. But we're gonna try a plane hitchhike, as that's kind of been one of my favorite things that I've been able to figure out on this trip. Hitchhiking on airplanes. So yesterday you seemed to be in trouble with just showing the ground. I don't know when that would have been.
Maybe when you're sitting on the ground?
Like I sat on the ground, but I thought it was pointing at me unless I screwed up and it was pointing at the ground.
No, it was pointing at
Is that me? But yeah, everything's great, Albert. Thanks for the concern. Or like, you know, you showing concern means that you care, which is nice. A plane again? We're gonna try. No guarantees. I'm not sure what type of airport it's like. I'll have to scout out the place. Bet the state is great. I've had a great time here. What do you think about it as a local? You didn't grow up here, but you've been here.
Well,
15
I mean,
years or something.
yeah, a little over now. You know, anywhere it's got its flaws, but I find value, especially in the Des Moines area. It's a really chill city.
Yeah. Yeah. When I was driving towards Iowa, everyone was shitting on Iowa and Des Moines. I really like this city. It's a nice place. You like the slower speed? Like the slower speed of travel we're doing? People enjoying more? Yep.
Yeah, that makes sense. Like if you're constantly flying all over the place, you're going to be done in like 2 weeks. Did Todd or the other pilot ever mention like the price of aviation fuel at all? Like, I wonder how expensive that is to fill up those planes.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Peter, the last pilot, I think he might have mentioned it. I just remember he said, we were looking at some of the smaller jets, the private jets, and he said the total cost of running those per hour is like $4,000 an hour. That's factoring into like expected maintenance and stuff. So
Right, yeah.
It's not just fuel costs.
That YouTuber Fun for Louie, like when him and his buddy went on that trip around the world.
Yeah.
I think that they had to raise like $250,000 for that, just in expenses and whatnot. You know?
Wow, that's a lot. Abesman kept saying how you missed Iowa. Thanks for bringing you back.
Where are you from, Abeson?
Is that a burger for breakfast? It absolutely is. You know how we eat the best food here on Hitch Live. How long am I traveling for? Till I no longer enjoy it or run out of money. But on this trip, I'm going to try and hit every state. But I don't know how long that's going to take. You should go to Alberta this summer. I agree. I love Alberta, especially the western part, where there's actually mountains. It flattens out pretty quickly. Apesman lived in Cedar Rapids for 5 years.
Oh. CR represent.
So you don't need to be home for a certain month? Nope. I don't have any responsibilities. Just for myself. It's the only thing I'm responsible for. Is you from Vancouver? All you have is mountains? Oh. So you want to see the flat? Oh, okay. I didn't know you're from Vancouver. That's cool. I'm from Vancouver Island, so we're close. Apesman says, "Hi, City of Five Smells or Seasons."
What's that?
Apesman, the Iowa guy, says City of Five Smells or Seasons. Is that a thing?
Are you referring to the smell of manure, or the like the agricultural smell, the pigs and the was it anhydrous ammonia that they pump into the ground?
Yeah.
Yeah. Or well, he got a whiff of the rendering plant when we passed through downtown Des Moines last night.
It's beautiful. You thought I said I lived in Alberta for a year in Calgary, but I grew up on Vancouver Island and spent most of my time there. Hey, Frank. And Halter Chop, welcome. A friend from last night.
Oh, what's going on, Alex? Just kidding.
Need to go to Tofino soon? Yeah, Tofino's beautiful.
Thanks for hanging out last night, man. It was a pleasure meeting you.
Yeah.
It was a cool hang. Sorry I was so tired.
Culver's is the bomb? Yes, it is. Everyone has been telling me I have to come here, so I came here, and it's good.
So I guess all you have left is steak and shake, Whataburger, and then the goal would be Shake Shack, right?
We're a decent ways into our America burger tour, which is kind of what this trip is. The hitchhiking just falls by the wayside. It's really about the burgers.
On your final day, the stream title should be, "Where's the beef?"
Oh, here we go. Aceman gave a explanation for the five smells. Cargill, Quaker, General Mills, etc. The city motto of CR is the city of five seasons, but city of five smells.
If we we've got a big ADM plant. If you can't hitch a ride on the plane, then I'll take you past there, and you'll get a whiff. It's
perfect. This is the tourist thing to do.
Yeah, get a whiff.
Yeah.
Basically where they like process all the soy and the corn.
Oh yeah.
So it's got real. Sometimes it has like a flatulence kind of smell, but it's not as bad as like a paper mill smell. But I don't know. It's earthy. It's got some earthy tones.
Definitely no paper mill. Where I'm from, lots of forestry, lots of paper mills. It smells beautiful.
Yeah. Anyone from Asheville, North Carolina, you exactly know that smell.
Buckeye Steels, if you haven't had them yet, we have them in Canada, so I have had them a few times. They're good. Pricey though, but good. In-N-Out, we had In-N-Out in California. Todd took me there. Our pilot guy. Shake Shack downtown Chicago. Well, if I go through Chicago, I know where I have to go. Need to have a command for the amount of burgers Trevor he's had on this trip. That would be a fun one. I like that. Yeah, we're doing an Iowa smells tour. The smells of Iowa.
The smells of Iowa.
Basement, true story. You heart Asheville?
What's that?
You were talking about Asheville?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Abeson says he hearts. He loves Asheville.
It's a beautiful town. A couple times that I passed through, though, it has a real. They've got paper.
Fragrant.
Yeah.
It's a very fragrant town.
Very fragrant. But growing up in Oregon too, like, I don't know if it's around anymore. I don't think they call it this, but Boise Cascade. That's that big paper company there in the Northwest. They had a couple mills there along the I-5. So anytime we'd be going down to like Corvallis from Salem, it's real odorous. Need a refill, buddy?
I've barely touched this.
Okay.
What was the best burger you've had so far? For like overall value and like the experience, I think In-N-Out might be my favorite. Like the zombie burger was outrageous. I just wouldn't get that very often. It's over the top. Albeit I got the most over the top one, the cheddar one. So that was the zombie burger was fun, but I wouldn't call it my favorite burger.
How about the shake? Was that your favorite shake of all time?
Their milkshake was my favorite. The pumpkin pie one.
I saw someone recommended that in chat. There was like one person that said, "Get this burger," which he got. The next person said the pumpkin pie.
And I got that.
That's
sometimes awesome. I listen to your recommendations. Sometimes I don't. But sometimes I do what you told me to.
Good call, guys. Good looking out.
But yeah, that's what my favorite burger was, and I said In-N-Out.
Yeah, I mean, I'm biased because I grew up part of the time in Oregon, part of the time in LA, so I'm biased. In-N-Out for sure.
And it's a good deal. Like they're not that expensive either.
Yeah, $3.94 for a double. Like you can't. And it's been that price for several years.
Yeah. Where like people are talking about Five Guys, and Five Guys is like $8 to $10 for a burger.
Yeah.
And fries.
Speaking of which,
there's Five Guys right behind us. We could finish here and then go over there and get a Five Guys.
Oh yeah, I guess.
Then I might actually gain weight. It wouldn't be able to get it in.
I mean, we're gonna have to mortgage a house, but. Oh, and then for the Central Islands, they'll know this with Bebop's this is like the local chain here, and they've got really good burgers too.
Man, so many different burger things. Maybe when I'm coming back around, I have to like cut back through, get some Bebop's. Hey, Sonic Finn. Afternoon MVK. What time is it here anyway? 11:27. It's still morning here, but afternoon wherever you are. Love the stream and seeing all these nice people helping you along. Thank you. Thank you for the kind words. Alright.
Do you want any custard or anything?
So like, is it like cold or like?
Yeah, it's ice cream.
Oh, it's ice cream. No, I think I'm okay. Am I supposed to try it though? Is it like a Culver's thing?
Yeah, it's a Culver's thing, but I'm sure Wisco Mike will be disappointed.
Guys, what do you think of Culver's custards? Get the custards? Apesman? He's from the area.
Yeah.
It's because of the stream you're now looking at doing a road trip along Highway 66.
Wasn't she at our apartment? Like when we were walking out, wasn't she the woman in the
tie-dye thing?
Yeah.
I don't remember. Wasn't paying attention. I was like zoning out.
Oh, okay.
But maybe.
I swear to God, when we left, she was walking into that apartment next door.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure that's her.
Go ask her.
Yeah.
Excuse me, do you live in an apartment right next door to me at this location?
Were you cleaning out the hoarder's apartment? How random is that?
Good friend from Iowa, and he said it stands for Iowa plus idiots out. Wait, idiots out. Walking around.
Yeah. Idiots out walking around. Or like the people from Missouri, well, not everyone obviously, but people from Missouri and Minnesota, they'll call Des Moines Des Moines. It's a thing.
Well, when I said the downtown, I was surprised at how there wasn't that many people out and about walking around. I thought there was going to be more. Maybe it was like Tuesday.
Right.
What's the flavor of the day? You know Craig Culver, the owner of Culver's? You know the owner of Culver's? Can you hook us up?
Sponsorship.
Yeah. Come on. We could get that Culver sponsorship. We can chat what the flavor of the day is. I don't know what that means, but we can see. They just have like a list and there's like a day and it's that flavor.
What's that? Oh, yeah.
Flavor of the day?
I don't know. I barely go to Culver's. Like, this is probably like my 10th time in Culver's in 15 years.
Des Moines.
Yeah.
Hello, looking for game ladies. Our friend from Winnipeg, Manitoba.
Ladies, hello. He knows about Des Moines. He says he travels down here when he goes south. He travels through Des Moines. Yeah.
Oh, there you go. He was a mentor at your college. That's cool. It's an interesting mentor to have.
I think he came out here like at the perfect time of the year because, you know, everything's in bloom, and the last couple of days it's been really nice.
Because last week you had like tornadoes.
Yeah, Thursday. Thunderstorm warning in the morning.
See, now that might be a problem I run into as we go. Like, I'm going to be going through Tornado Alley coming up, so we'll see. Prepare for the worst, hope for the best. Yeah, this is foopalord, as that's his actual name. Hangs out in the channel. So that's who this is. Yeah, I got cheese curds. Oh, yeah, so how do they compare to last night? Like, they're both good. I don't know if I could, like, I have an accurate comparison. They taste pretty much the same to me. Deep fried cheese curds. It's melty, cheesy goodness. Orga. Thanks for gifting a sub to Looking for Game Ladies. New sub. Thank you. Thanks, Orga. First name Fupa, last name Lord, can confirm, from Halter Top.
Yeah, that was my legal given name.
Yeah. It's on his birth certificate. We're not going to show you because, you know, it has his address and stuff on it, but... Hold on.
Yeah, H3's just copying me, so...
Oh.
What happened?
My thing isn't updating, but Cthulhu, thanks for the $15.31 tip. My events aren't updating, but my bot, which is called Give This Man Affiliate, which is strange. It's not gonna be named that forever, but first curds from Cheese Factory in Wisconsin is a must. Absolutely. We haven't been here that long. Oh, this thing's not refreshing. My awards aren't, or my event list isn't updating. So, but regardless, Cthulhu, thanks for the support. I appreciate it. Oh, now it's showing up. Cheered 11,500 bits.
Whoa! Whoa.
That's crazy.
Damn.
You broke it.
Thank you.
You did break it, but now it fixed itself. Wait for it. There it is. That's our crazy donation. That's insane. It's $115.
Damn, dude.
Thank you.
You the man.
Thank you, my friend. Wow. I honor these cheese curds in your name. Thank you, Cthulhu.
How many 4 for 4s is that gonna buy, man?
Yeah. 115 divided by $4.
In like
Hotel. You guys telling me to get a hotel, get a room? How long have we been eating? Like 45 minutes?
So we got the food. Receipt says 11:01, and they brought it out pretty quick, right? It was like within 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So maybe about 11:07, 11:08.
Oh yeah, not very long. Not even 30 minutes, guys. But my event thing is still broken. How does the Culver's meal taste? It's really good. Yeah. I got the Swiss butter burger, or mushroom Swiss butter burger. I was feeling mushrooms and Swissy. It's a good combo. It's really good. But I'm placing In-N-Out still higher on my burger list. Just had to one up Impact. Yeah, yesterday was Impact going crazy on the bits, and now it's Cthulhu. Thank you.
So if you have to rank the burgers that you've had so far, where would you rank the burgers so far?
This burger, or
all the burgers that you've had so far? So.
Well, I guess we're putting In-N-Out at the top, and like a McDonald's McDouble at the bottom. Like, it's still good. It's just bad.
Yeah.
What else have I had? I had the zombie burger. We've had Culver's.
The Wendy's.
Oh, Wendy's. Yeah, Wendy's is my favorite fast food burger. Like, chain that you find everywhere kind of burger. So Wendy's is probably gonna be just below all these like one-off chain burger places. But I've been to like some went to a burger joint in Santa Cruz or something like that, and that was good. I don't even remember the name though. I can't rank a list if I don't even remember everywhere I ate at because I've had so many burgers.
Hopefully someone's taking it down right now.
Yeah. We'll need to document this later on. I can't even remember all the different burgers I've had because I've had so many. Came to conquer your throne again, #1 spot, Cthulhu. Well,
got him.
You got it. Collar top, it's still good. It's just bad. Hitch Live 2018. Yeah, that's McDonald's.
I think I saw a stand-up comedian talk about McDonald's one time. They're like, the first bite, really good. The second bite, it's good. By the time you get to the end, you're like,
but it does the job. Like, $1.50 for a McDouble. I should probably... I'm taking up a whole table with this camera. We're gonna move it over here. The lighting's not as good, but all the booths are filling up, so I shouldn't take up a whole booth with a camera. And it's a large booth too. We try to be polite. Try our best. Can I share a funny joke, especially since you're eating? Of course you can share a funny joke. Get a scoop of custard for the experience. Okay, when we leave, I might grab a scoop of custard. Then I can like be eating my custard while I'm like talking to airplane pilots trying to hitch a ride. was gonna read out your joke, but I don't think I am.
I gotta see the joke now. Or I'll just.
Oh, you can bring it up on there. Yeah. But that's a good one. Host region is weak. At lol, I'm sad. Oh. Yeah, will you get to see the joke because you're opening chat now?
Right,
so
yeah.
You might miss out on it. Yeah. Is it open?
Yeah.
Alright, you can repeat your stellar joke. There he goes. Santa Cruz burger joint was Betty's Burgers? Yeah, that was actually a really good burger. But thank you for the better memory than I do. Like, where's the joke? I'm trying to find it, and I can't. Alright. Well,
I'm picturing that meme. That's the joke. I don't. We'll go with it.
Well done. I'm ready to roll whenever you are.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Cool. Okay. That's the joke. It's what you do in your own home. It's so awkward. Well, you succeeded. Thank you. Hi, Hitch Live. How are you so fit? Eating junk food. Your blessed metabolism? No, it's because I walk like 10 miles a day with 60 pounds on my back. You can eat like crap if you're exerting yourself quite a bit. Like, it's still not good for you. It's still not. But it just. My body uses it as fuel. It's not the best fuel, but it does do the trick. What is on the agenda today? Well, right now, we're driving with Foop, and he has a leak in his tire, so he's going to drop me off at the airport. While that's happening, he's going to drop me off at an airport. I'm going to try and hitchhike a ride. If I don't get a ride on an airplane, then he's going to come back and we're going to drive to Kansas City. So we're not sure what's going to happen, but there's two possibilities. Either airplane ride or driving with Foop down to Kansas City. That's the agenda so far. Oh, I guess you are new here. First time on the stream, no idea what you're doing. Do you just hitchhike randomly? Explain in detail. So, yeah, this is Hitch Live. This is Hitchhiking America. Oh, well, yeah, there's, I guess, the about thing. But the whole purpose of this trip is to show people what hitchhiking is like. I've hitchhiked, like as that thing says, in 25 countries. I've been picked up over 750 times now. And I've just had a lot of fun doing it. So, the whole purpose of this trip is to just show you what my experience is like. So far we've hitchhiked through Washington, Oregon, California, Arizona, New Mexico, Colorado, Wyoming, Nebraska, now Iowa. We've been picked up 59 times, I think, maybe. And yeah, that's the whole purpose of this trip, to show people what hitchhiking's like. Because not many people do it anymore. And people think it just has a bad reputation. But I've had a great time with it, so I just want to show you what it's like. What's in Kansas City? The next place I'm going. I don't know. I'm gonna try and hitchhike through every single state. So it's another state. That's cool. So you hitchhike within your own country, and how do you hitchhike? In my country, people won't do it, and it's dangerous, scary. Where are you from? Just a question. Yes, I've hitchhiked in Canada a lot. That's where I started. I've hitchhiked across Canada 4 times now, coast to coast. Yeah. How do you hitchhike? That's a big part of this stream, so I try to show people what I look for in a hitchhiking spot, and I show off where the hitchhiking spots are, and people get to see how I hitchhike. So my method with hitchhiking is to try and present myself well, try to look like clean and friendly and not smelly, and yeah, people are more likely to pick you up if you look like someone they'd actually want to sit next to in their car. So that's my strategy. But yeah, I have a feeling hitchhiking isn't as dangerous as you might think it is, or people in your country might think it is. It's everyone that's done it, or everyone that I've talked to that's done it, has had a decent experience with it. The people that think it's very dangerous and scary are the people that haven't done it before. When you go to St. Louis, you have to stream from the top of the Arc. I don't know what that is, but I do plan on going through St. Louis. I'll try and go there. Australia. I hitchhiked across Australia last fall. I flew into Gold Coast, hitchhiked through Brisbane up to Rockhampton, then cut west like through Emerald, Longreach, is it Mount Isa, to like the Stewart Highway, and then down through Alice Springs down to the south coast, and then like along the south coast up to Perth. And I had a great time hitchhiking through Australia. So people do it there.
One person was talking about the Gateway Arch in St. Louis. It's a famous arch.
Is it like?
It's a arch, but they have an elevator that goes to the top.
To the top. Yeah.
It's strange.
All right. Well, we have to do it. Where do I sleep? In my tent. How about finances wise? Well, I don't need much finances because I sleep in a tent, so accommodation's free. I hitchhike, so transportation's free. So it's just food, entertainment, incidentals. So you can travel for extremely cheap, like extremely cheap. My job when I'm not traveling is I sell outdoor gear and apparel. And then I quit that job, and then I go travel for X amount of months, then I go back home and I do it all over again. Don't think the danger is with being picked up, you think the danger is when you are picking up strangers off the road. I think people think there's danger in both of those things. There's been a history of hitchhikers being harmed, there's been a history of drivers being harmed. So people are scared of both. We're going to call you Hank Trevor Snow. I've been everywhere, man. Across the desert fair, man. I've been everywhere. Oh, we're at the airport now.
Yeah. Alright, now I just got to figure out where the... It seems like they've got a couple different...
Yeah. See if there's exact one, aviation.
There's that. Oh, okay, maintenance department.
Oh, yeah, that's not what we want. I think that might be it.
Again, if it's like a...
So right now we're just getting dropped off at the airport here. It's like a small municipal, maybe regional airport. And we're just going to see if people are out and about flying around, if I can catch myself a ride on an airplane somewhere.
I'll come in just in case. They'll be like, get out.
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't seem like it's as open as
the one in Boulder,
yeah. Yeah, this might be like, I don't think it's a private airfield, but maybe they'll point us in the right direction because we're at the right spot there.
All right. Well, we're gonna try and hitchhike around an airplane right now, which I've done on 3 planes, 5 flights so far. Before you say you can't do that, well, you can't. I gotta come there with my bag on, otherwise people. It's part of the image, right?
Yeah.
Don't fall over. Hold that for 1 second.
Yeah.
Carrying a separate bag, I'm gonna try and put these away. Snickers.
New sponsor.
We're still waiting for that Snickers sponsorship. Come on, Snickers. No garbage in that.
I'm wondering if that might. Well, no, that's okay. Get off there.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'd probably have to go through there anyway.
Yeah. Here, I'll take that bag for you.
Yeah, thanks. Do you want to come, or do you just want to wait?
Well, I'll come in first and just to see if they're like, no, we don't want anyone trying to solicit. So that way you're not hanging out here for like
an hour while you get that done, yeah. Alright. So we're just gonna see what they tell us. Looks like a chartered plane area.
Yeah.
Is this like a charter plane lounge thing, or is it like a pilot's lounge?
I mean,
kind of both.
Kind of both. Yeah.
Okay. Because
need something?
yeah, I'm on a trip right now. I'm from Canada. I hitchhiked all around the U.S. so far.
Sweet.
And I find it, I quite like aviation. So occasionally I'll try to see if there's a pilot going somewhere, and if they have space and weight clearances on their planes. If someone's going anywhere, I try to tag along.
No, we do have a charter operation here, but
which is chartered is paid flights.
Yeah.
But is there like a private pilot, sort of like just for people that like flying, like where they hang out at this airport? And people just like small Cessnas. That's you guys here.
Yeah.
Well, are you guys going anywhere today?
No, nothing planned yet.
There's nothing going on today, man.
No, there isn't.
No.
It's a little slower today.
Yeah. Not much going on.
Weather just got better.
Weekend will pick up for sure.
We can't technically drop you off anywhere though, unfortunately.
As a
So we're flight instructors,
we could.
right?
Yeah.
We could, but
because I've gotten so far on the trip hitch rides on 3 planes so far.
Yeah.
Two in California, 1 in Colorado.
We're in Colorado.
Boulder to Loveland.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's a short trip.
It's a short trip, but
That's take off and land.
Pretty much, but it gets me out of the Boulder, Denver area.
Yeah.
Out onto the I, whether that's 25 or whatever.
Yeah.
To continue my normal way of getting around, which is hitchhiking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's the end goal? Where you want to go? Anywhere?
I'm trying to hitchhike through every state, but the whole purpose of this trip is it's live stream, so there's people watching and people can talk to me as I'm going and see what I'm doing, and I can talk back to them. And it's kind of fun because apparently Verizon works in the sky as well, so I get to live stream the
to a point
process of
within 6,000 feet, 7,000 feet, it'll definitely work.
Yeah.
I know that. Perfect.
So what part of Canada are you from?
I'm from the west coast, like Vancouver Island.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. Have you been up there?
Never been to Vancouver. I've never been to Canada. I've always wanted to go.
Yeah,
I've seen Canada from the top of the roller coaster in Sandusky. But
Yeah.
get to the top of Maverick, like
Yeah.
Canada's right there, and Detroit.
Was that Cedar Point?
Yeah, Cedar Point.
Yeah, they were talking the other day in the stream about Cedar Point. They're like, you need to go to Cedar Point. That was
Yeah. Oh, that was what they were telling me to go. Yeah. Everyone tells me different places to go. Oh yeah, and this is
Hey, I'm Gabe, by the way.
Hi, I'm gonna go by my stream name, foopalord.
Yeah, so he's a viewer on my stream, and we just hung out the
Nate,
past
nice
2
to meet
days.
you.
Trevor.
Trevor, nice to meet you. I'm Gabe.
Oh, I guess,
Yep.
yeah.
Nate, nice to
Alright,
meet you.
nice to meet you guys.
So how long have you been?
This is day 30 on
Day 30?
Hitching America, day 30.
Oh, man.
We've been picked up 59 times
Is it
on
a
the trip.
YouTube stream or?
Twitch.
Twitch,
TV.
okay.
Yeah. Have you heard of it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So it's an IRL stream, and yeah, it's been a lot of
That's
fun.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't. I mean, there's nothing really going on today. I've got a lesson here in a bit, but how long are you hoping to stick around this area for?
We were just gonna quickly check out this airport and see what things were like, and if not, he said he'd just drive me down to Kansas City anyway. So just thought I'd put a feeler out there at the airport here, and then
Yeah.
if it doesn't work.
Let me just check the schedule, see if anyone's. Because if there's just someone going up flying, there's a few guys that work here that fly also. They're not instructors, but I'm sure they'd be willing to. They're trying to bill time also.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, sorry, man.
It's all good.
That'd be awesome. I think it's awesome what you're doing.
Yeah.
If they came on the weekend.
So, So just in general, probably on weekends, better time to catch people that are just flying for fun.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Most people.
It will make sense.
if
Unless they're
you're
retired,
flying,
then
you typically have a job. Not always, or you have a loan. One of the two,
I
right?
guess we're looking for the retired people then.
Yeah, so if you're
that have free
pilots,
time and they can fly when they want
people
to.
that are trying to be pilots are either super wealthy with not enough time,
Yeah.
or they've got plenty of time but not the money.
And then if they didn't have the money, then trying to hitchhike a ride would be more difficult. Yeah. Well, I appreciate the info. It's nice to meet you guys. I'll give you a card.
I want to check this out.
Yeah.
Do you follow Fun for Louie?
Yes.
Did you
I
see
love
that flight around
I was
the
telling
world?
him about everyone keeps telling him Greenland is beautiful. Like when he was flying over Greenland.
Because Matt Guthmeyer, he was the one that flew it. So I followed him on YouTube for a while, but I finally I saw I've been wanting to just sit down and start watching that Fun for Louie thing where they fly around the world.
Did you watch the whole playlist then? Or?
No, I'm on episode 25 or something like that. They just got into. They're still in Europe at this point. But
well, I'm not going to spoil the Pacific Ocean flight, but there is
Well, I knew they flew a 210. They flew a Cessna 210 from Honolulu to Oakland.
That's some.
They were 130 pounds or 130% overweight.
That's ballsy.
Yeah. I mean, weather was perfect. They landed with an extra 2.5 hours of fuel, but still, it was.
Was it a ferry flight? I'm assuming.
No, they were flying around the world. They were just doing it for fun. Yeah. And so they finished in Oakland. The Cessna 210. They finished up November. They started
November 11th.
They started the day of the eclipse, August 24th or 25th.
With a single-engine 210.
Single-engine Cessna 210.
In fact, they were down and they had to make that stop in St. Joseph because of the thunderstorms.
Yeah, they didn't catch.
210 has retractable gear or not?
Yeah, it's retractable gear.
Well, at least.
It's like a Bonanza. It'll cruise pretty good.
Yeah.
But still, that was awesome.
Yeah.
It means you can still ditch in the ocean and survive without.
Well, they had all of their gear.
Right. But I mean, if you have sticks sticking out, a Cirrus or whatever, ditching in an ocean, with the suits you got.
No bueno. Yeah. So. But yeah, I mean, especially on the weekend.
Yeah. Because now that I've done it a couple times, it's gonna be a semi-regular part.
Yeah.
Just if there's a municipal or small regional airport in the area, I'll just see what people are up to. just because apparently it does work.
Yeah. I mean, people like to fly.
Some of you might have better luck at the real smaller ones.
Yeah, like the last out of Boulder, it was a municipal airport. Like pretty much just
all
hobby
my flight
flyers.
training out
Yeah.
in that airport.
But this is so is there like more like business and jets here?
Yeah, this is much more
flight instruction,
corporate.
charter, and corporate.
And corporate, yeah.
Like,
I'd call this.
What would be just a good old boy airport?
Perry, Winterset,
Osceola.
Yeah, Osceola. The problem is they're all going to be there on weekends, right?
Yeah.
They all have jobs.
Yeah. Was it? When was I flying out of Boulder? It must have been a weekend because we're Tuesday now, so it must have been like a Saturday, something like that. Which would.
Yeah, was it? Yeah, I think it was Sunday because Sunday. When you were in.
Which makes sense.
In Fort Collins, you were like, well, it's like 6 o'clock, it's rush hour, and then.
And someone's like, no, it's Sunday. There's no rush hour. Yeah, okay. So that was a Sunday, so that makes sense. It was busy there. There's lots of people in and out.
What about this little airfield here by the?
That's
80?
Closed.
Oh, it's closed.
Yeah, they tore that up a couple of years ago. Yeah, Morningstar.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Todd's Field just north of you.
Yeah,
Todd's Field.
Oh yeah.
Todd's Field isn't going to be.
That's all private.
Yeah.
Nothing's going on there.
No.
He flies for Skydive Iowa now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So when I'm just like looking for an airfield to just like check out, is there something I should be looking at in the name or any like it? Like they go by municipal, regional.
You're probably best off
calling it,
and then showing up.
Okay.
And just kind of ask, is there a bunch of. It's hit and miss, man.
Yeah.
General aviation is definitely
It's unique.
Yeah. You'll find some very welcoming places, and you'll find some very closed off places.
Okay.
And they're closed off for reasons. I mean, they're not necessarily being assholes or anything, but
like they're running a business out of it.
Like obviously, try doing this at Des Moines, they're gonna call TSA. I mean, that's just.
Yeah, so it has to be a place small enough that they don't have TSA.
So.
Okay. Well, that's useful information.
Yeah. We'll check it out.
Yep.
Definitely.
Yeah,
So.
This is state 9, I think, so I still got a lot to go.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So you started Washington, Oregon, California.
Yeah, right down the coast.
And then Nevada, Utah, Colorado?
Nevada's illegal, Utah's illegal for hitchhiking. Some hitchhiking everywhere isn't illegal, so it's illegal in Nevada, Utah, Idaho, Delaware, New Jersey.
Okay.
Everywhere else is fine.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so that's the...
So you rent a car in those states, or...?
Well, I haven't been to them, but right now I'm going to hitchhike through every state where it's illegal. But I'll still try and get to the states where it's illegal, just through other means of transportation.
Yeah.
Right.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah,
very
check
cool.
it out. Yeah. And thanks for the information, because I'm still very new to trying to figure this stuff out.
Yeah.
But it is really fun when it works out.
Yeah.
We did some we couldn't go upside down, but we did some cool stuff on the last, because he's a flight instructor as well.
What's his name?
Peter, out of Boulder, but I don't know his last name.
Peter, I know it. I know him.
You know him?
I know
wow.
him.
Small world, man.
Yeah.
Small world. Yeah.
I'm from out there.
Yeah.
What
show you a picture of his plane.
What was the name of the plane that he was flying you?
I mean, if you give me the tail number on it, I can tell you exactly who owns the plane.
Yeah.
Because
it was one of those where it was like one seat up front, one seat in the back, and the back seat has
Peter.
Yeah, that's him. I know him.
You know him?
What's his name?
I've never been to Colorado.
Oh, okay.
Met him.
Well, I've been to Colorado. I've never worked in Colorado.
Oh, wait,
I've been to Colorado a lot.
You can kind of see the tail number.
It's a Citabria. I can tell you right now, it's a Citabria.
November 88314.
How long is the flight school here?
How long does it take?
Yeah,
it just kind of depends how. Yeah, 7K CAB. That's a Citabria.
Yeah.
Peter Black.
Peter Black.
That's
there
it.
you go.
Peter Black, right there. Peter Black.
Yep, that's it.
Did you look it up? Is that how you knew?
Yeah, but I know that guy. He also he had a pits for a little bit. And he did a aerobatic school out of Broomfield.
Aviation is small.
Yeah, that's funny that you know him from the area. But yeah, it was fun. We did some light aerobatics. He says we can't fly upside down unless we have parachutes or something like that. but that was the first time for me. I've only flown commercial and then like just normal in small planes, but we did some like, I don't know, like this, banking.
Yeah.
Let me fly for a bit because it's got stick in the back, so.
Yep.
Yeah, it was fun.
Oh, yeah. That's awesome.
But yeah, again, it was nice talking to you guys.
Yeah,
and I appreciate the information.
We'll check it out for sure.
Yeah, cool.
All right, have a good one. Good luck with everything. Stay safe.
I'll need all the luck I can get.
Good luck, guys.
It's nice meeting you.
Yeah, nice meeting you guys. Thanks for all the information.
Yeah, no problem. Have a good one.
See you
Good
guys.
luck.
See ya.
Well, that was a bust, but that was really cool.
Yeah, like it didn't work, but super nice, and and they know Peter.
Well, road trip it is.
Yeah, I guess we're going to Kansas City by car. You don't have to do that. Like that's a long way to drive.
I totally want to do it.
You want to? Okay.
Yeah. My TPMS light went off.
What does that mean?
The tire pressure monitoring system.
Yeah.
But I still want to check it out if that's cool with you.
Oh yeah, that's fine. Dude, what a small world. Holy hell. Yeah, very small world.
I think I'm actually going to take it to
Hyundai? The dealership?
I want them to just actually check out the tire to see if there's actually a tire.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we can do that. Alright. I'll just put it in the back seat. Yeah. Alright, so plan A was a bust, but it was still cool. Plan B is a go. Me and Foop are driving to Kansas City. Drink some of my Big Red. Sorry, I missed essentially all of chat for the past 20 minutes. But I will be able to interact with you guys now. I just missed it for a while. Who's he with? Foop, one of our viewers, foopalord.
Hey guys.
We've been hanging out the past couple days. You thought I had massive calf muscles? It's not popping out of your pants. I'm sorry to disappoint you. On the road again, excellent. That is nice of Foopa to provide you with a bride. I agree, it's very nice of him. That's a long way to
the down to Kansas City.
Yeah.
It's about 3
hours.
2.5 to 3. Yeah.
Jesus, that's a long ways to go just to help some random Canadians.
I like road tripping. That's fine.
Yeah. Now that you're active in chat, you have tons of questions to ask me. Yeah, sure, you can ask questions. I don't mind answering questions. 3 hours. Wow. Are you gonna do anything in Kansas, or is that just a turnaround for you?
Just a turnaround.
Oh man. Oh man.
I think they have like a really extensive I don't know how to describe it. Kind of like not a sculpture park like where you were at yesterday, but where they have a lot of, what is that, a vulture?
Oh.
Huh.
Big bird regardless. Sorry, I didn't have time to like flip the phone around and show you a big bird.
I don't know if anyone can look it up. Like Kansas City has like this large park with like a lot of I don't even know the term. They say outside of Paris it has the most what's like sculptures, statues, and fountains and stuff like that.
That's interesting. I wouldn't have guessed Kansas would have been. But yeah, I guess if we like art, there's lots of sculptures and stuff to check out. So maybe we'll do something like that. Question. How do you have showers? I don't get showers every day. Longest on this trip I've gone without showers 4 days. Longest in all my trips is like 7 or 8 days without a shower. If things get a little bit stinky, you kind of just get the hot spots, get your pits and stuff like that. But my clothing, pretty much everything next to my skin is made out of merino wool, which doesn't hold an odor like cotton or polyester does. How do you wash your clothes? I'll go up to like 3 weeks without doing laundry at times. Again, the merino wool really helps with that. But if I need to do laundry and I don't have access to laundry facilities, I'll just go to a laundromat, coin laundromat. Usually I end up getting lucky and someone will offer me a place to stay for a night, and then they offer to like let me wash my clothes in their laundry. Sorry, one sec. I just got a personal message from someone called Nate the Pilot, which...
Sideways.
Alright, just want to make sure they weren't like, wait, we found you a ride.
Right.
But no, they just said, it's nice to meet you. So, Nate from the airport's already sent me a message. But yeah, those were really nice guys there. How many pairs of clothes do you bring with you? I bring 7 pairs of socks, 4 pairs of underwear, 1 pair of pants, and 4 long sleeve shirts and 1 t-shirt. And that's a bit overpacked. I should have cut out a little bit. Do you bring DEO? Don't know what DEO is, but passports, yes, I absolutely do. Do you keep passport? Passport is on me at all times. Are you not afraid of getting robbed and tricked by any hitchhikers? And not really. I've done it enough now. Like at the start, I was concerned about some level of safety, but I have rules that I follow, and I think they help me with my safety. And I haven't run into any problems in 750 rides. Most of your hitchhikers from guys, most people that pick me up hitchhiking are guys. I've estimated that maybe 15% of the people that pick me up are girls driving. Maybe 20% on the high end. 3 hours is a normal drive to an Iowan. I guess things are spread out.
Yeah, if you need to get somewhere decent sized anyway.
Oh. Village says Donald J. Hall Sculpture Park. So they've got a sculpture park in Kansas.
Is that it? Is that the one with all the I keep wanting to say antique. That's not the term I'm looking for, but like the old style like European fountains. And do you want me to turn that up?
Yeah. We're gonna end up overheating at some point.
Yeah.
Just hold the phone over here so it gets some air. I really need to upgrade my phone at some point. I might just have to bite the bullet and get a not that good of a deal. Usually I look out for the good deals on the phones, but I haven't found anything since I've been here. How long have you spent with your current hitchhiker? Or like, guy driving? Oh god.
Uh-oh. I think I went a little overboard.
There's a little full. Apologize, there's a couple drops on your seat.
Oh, it's ruined. I put some sort of fast food bag on there, and like the grease leaked through it on the seat. That's like a big grease stain, so it's game over, man.
Now this is going to be sticky, but that's okay. More questions. How did I meet him? He's a viewer in the channel, so his name is foopalord in chat, and I assume once I drop him off, he'll be back on later today or tomorrow, hanging out. Yeah, really nice guy. How'd you meet him? Yeah, through the channel. Also, do you have many contacts right now? You probably have over 5,000 contacts. It's possible if you ever share some of your contacts with the viewers, they ever go to places you've visited. I have quite a few contacts. I'm pretty bad at staying in contact with people, but with Facebook and everything, like, it's easy to have a list of contacts of people that pick you up as you go. I wouldn't share my, like, if people know me, I wouldn't just open that up the floodgates to let everyone like know them, unless they said like, if anyone else is traveling, like tell them they have a place here or whatever. Unless they sounded open to that, I wouldn't just give their contact info to a bunch of people. Hit you up, Pulse Shop, you can get 15% off of a phone with your friends and family discount. but it's an iPhone, right? I'm biased. I'm an Android guy, but maybe with a 50% off discount, maybe that would make it worth it. I already have a root beer. I don't know why I brought this up here with me. I forgot I had a root beer already.
Double fisted it.
Yeah. All the sugary drinks today. Okay. Oh yeah. Sorry. My thing is losing connection a little bit. When we stop, I'm gonna get out my antenna to boost my signal a little bit. How was the presentation? How was the presentation?
They thought it was amazing.
Yeah.
They loved it. People wanted pictures with them and everything. It was awesome.
Yeah, it was good. They had lots of questions. I like answering questions about this stuff. So it was fun. I had a good time. It's the first time I've ever had to give a presentation on myself. Actually, no. In Japan, this guy picked me up, and he was a professor at a university, and he was going to like some keynote speech in the small little town. But when we got there, well, he offered that I could come there, we could have dinner at this keynote speech thing, sleep there, and then the next morning he'd take me further, so I did that. And during this keynote speech thing, he wanted me to give a PowerPoint presentation on myself, because I was like the one random white guy there, and I just really stood out, and they're like, let people know who you are. So I gave a PowerPoint presentation on myself. I'm like, it started with how to say my name. It's like Trevor, and then it's like a map of Canada and an arrow pointing where I am. And then we went through every country I'd hitchhiked through on that trip, and they're like, they'd start with a picture of that country, and then it'd be like, what country do you think this is? And it would be like, oh, is it this one? And then the next slide would be, that's Ireland, you know? So that was a strange experience, but it was fun. Hitch Life, yeah, fair call. If you go traveling, might ask about the places so you can give me tips and good places to visit. Yeah, you're welcome to contact me. With that said, when I travel, I am pretty much just like moving really quickly. I don't stop anywhere for very long, which means I get maybe a small glimpse of an area, and I can tell you beautiful places, and I can tell you places where I got really good vibes from, but I never stayed there long enough to give an accurate review of each area I go to because I move quick. Which some people might say is like, you know, why would you travel like that if you don't actually stay anywhere? But it's what I enjoy. There's no one right way to travel. Yeah. It would have to be an iPhone. I know, it's the dark side. My profession, when I'm back at home, I get jobs selling outdoor gear and equipment, apparel, like tents, sleeping bags, sleeping pads, jackets, pants, stuff that keeps you comfortable outside. I just quit that job before I come, and before my last trip, I quit that job. I work, I save up money, I quit my job, and I do a trip. So I don't take massive holidays from that job because I've quit that job and I no longer have a job to go back to. So you can go for as long as you want to because I'm not on a holiday. I just don't have a job because I quit that job. Also, do you have a girlfriend? I don't. I've tried to do these trips with a girlfriend. It doesn't work for me. The distance is difficult. I know your parents are okay with your lifestyle. Yes, they are now. My mom hated it at the start, but she's okay with it now. How did you get the confidence and the guts to travel like this. So much respect for what you're doing. It's not easy at all. First, thank you. I think hitchhiking's pretty simple, and as far as like social and like meeting new people, all I do is stand there with my thumb out and be like, I would appreciate a ride, but the driver has to make the initiative. They have to make that decision to pull over for you, and that's pretty much someone inviting you over, which is like gets rid of any kind of social difficulty. So really, I think it's a easy way of getting around. Like at its core, hitchhiking is very simple. You stand on the road with your thumb out, and you're pretty much saying, I'm heading that direction, can you help me out and take me that way? But yeah, it has a bad reputation, so people are scared of doing it, but it really isn't that dangerous or that difficult. But I literally started hitchhiking because I didn't like the Greyhound bus. And yeah, like it was 6.5 hours on the bus to get somewhere where you could drive in 3.5 hours. And the first time I tried hitchhiking, I got picked up in 20 minutes, and they drove me right to my friend's front door. And since then, I've been, it's escalated. Yeah, I'm with a viewer. This is foopalord from chat.
Hi.
Hi, Trevor's mom, if you're watching. She might be watching. She won't say anything, but she's watching. Well, she could be watching.
Hi, Trevor's mom.
Prox, how much money is needed to travel? So far over your 30 days, how much have you spent? So you just get random part-time jobs and quit. Well, I try to get a full-time job. Part-time jobs kind of suck. Yeah, when I get back home, I'll find a job. I'll work that job. I live frugally when I'm traveling. I live frugally when I'm at home. So if you're not spending much money, it's easy to save up money. But your question about approximately how much money is needed to travel, that is a very broad question. How long do you want to travel for? Where do you want to travel? How are you going to do traveling? Are you going to hitchhike? If you're going to hitchhike, are you going to sleep in your tent in a tent, or are you going to pay for hostels or hotels as you go? As far as food, are you going to eat at grocery stores and dumpster dive, or are you going to go to restaurants and fast food joints all the time? There's a lot of variables. I might be able to give you an idea if you like specify on each of your transportation, accommodation, food, and entertainment things, like what you're going to do, and then I might be able to give you an idea. But as far as just how much money needed to travel, there's a million different ways to travel and a million different budgets that you might need for that type of travel. I haven't really kept track of my spending on the trip, but I've definitely spent more on this trip than I have usually spent on a trip. With the live stream and stuff, like people would just be like, you're walking, they're like, you're in this town, you have to try this place. Like here in Des Moines, it was like Zombie Burger, you have to try this place. So I got like a $10 burger and a $5 shake. If I was on a trip by myself and I was just like traveling and hitchhiking independently, I probably would have never gone there. I would have gone to a grocery store, bought a loaf of bread, bought a bag of muesli, breakfast granola, and a thing of yogurt, and ate that, and that would have been $4, and that would have been my food for the day. How long do you wait on the road? Approximately, do most cars just pass you by? Yeah, most cars do pass you by, and you just wait for the one car that will. But in all my hitchhiking, like I'm estimating my average wait time's around 20 minutes for a ride, so I get around pretty quick. Oh, Miss W says hi to you. Oompa.
Oh, who was that? Sorry.
Miss W.
Oh, hey, Miss W.
Or Mrs. W. I know we were talking about training cards some last night, but has that helped you with your hitchhiking besides just getting dank flights? Like on my longest trip, that was the first time I ever did like a credit card churn to get myself a flight, and that got myself the flight home from Tokyo to Vancouver for just taxes, like $60 in taxes. So that was the first time I ever did that. So it helped me afford my flights on earlier trips, and now I have accumulated enough points and figured out a system that gets me enough points where pretty much anywhere I'm going to fly, like if I'm flying internationally, I'll probably fly in business class because I can, like I have the points available, and it's just kind of fun. But like it doesn't help with hitchhiking that much. Like you can get flights for free or just taxes, and you can get hotels for free. and you can use it on other travel expenses, but you get your best value usually out of premium cabin flights. So Discord is read only? No, you should be able to comment if you have an account on Discord. Sorry, Ost region is weak at LOL and I'm sad. You gotta give me a location, because costs vary by location. Like, if you're in the US, it's hard to, like, hotels start at like $50 US. It really depends where you're at as far as accommodation goes. So, I need a location. What was your most memorable hitchhiking experience that you can clearly remember all the details, and just thinking about it makes you want to go back there again or whatever, experience again? Maybe, I don't know if there'd be just one. One would be the guy that picked me up in Austria, and he lives in Croatia, and he owns a hotel, restaurant, and a bar, and I ended up just kind of chilling there, helping out in the bar, getting a free hotel room, free food from the restaurant, free drinks from the bar for like 2 weeks. I just kind of hung out there. Yeah, and we were right on the ocean there, the Adriatic? Is that the ocean? Yeah. I forget.
Croatia?
Yeah, Croatia. Adriatic? Yeah. Like right on the water, and like, I'll have to show you guys like this. I took a picture of myself like drafting a beer in the bar, and it's like a beautiful view of the sea and stuff like that. So, like, hitchhiking can get you to end up in some crazy situations where you would never end up under your own volition if you were just like driving yourself around or taking a bus, plane, or train. That's one of the things I like, is the randomness of it. Like, you end up in weird situations. If I wasn't hitchhiking and live streaming it, I wouldn't have met Foop here. So, yeah. I guess another experience that was crazy for me is more recent. I was in a Wendy's in Palm Springs, California, and a young girl, her brother, and then their dad was behind them, came up and asked me for a picture, and they said they watched my streams, and that was the craziest thing to me, because that was a couple weeks ago now, 10 days ago or something like that. And I'm a small streamer, and the fact that someone came up to me on the street, like a kid, like a young person, and said they watch my stream, they like my streams, and they want to...
Hi, good. My TPMS light went on yesterday, and the front tire was low.
Okay.
So I had someone fill it up for me, but it went off today. But I wanted to know if you guys could check the tire to see if there's a leak. Is there any way to check to see?
Well, you know what? I can't tell you that.
Okay.
Once you put it in park, turn it off.
So we might be getting out here.
That young man right there, his name's Keith.
Hello. Where are we headed? Yeah, Foop's gonna drive me down to Kansas City. So we're going to Kansas. It's really nice of him. That's a 3-hour drive, and there's nothing there for him. He just, I don't know, feels like driving me, I guess. And I've told him a few times that he doesn't have to do that. That's a long way to drive for little old me, but he wants to apparently. So we're gonna drive 3 hours south. At Hitch Life, yeah, USA. Yeah, so if you're getting the cheapest accommodation you can, you're looking at 50 to 60 US a month plus, or not a month, a day plus tax on just accommodation, because there is no hostel network, and even if they are, they're in touristy places. So I stayed at a hostel in Santa Cruz, and it was $40 for a night, which is pretty pricey for a hostel, like almost the price of a cheap motel. So you're looking at 50 to 60 US a day in just accommodation, and then, sorry, I want to see if I can go back to 2 to 3 weeks, not sleeping tents, but super cheap motels, if possible, with the hitchhike. Oh, the driver themselves. I'm gonna have to decrease the quality in here, I think. Losing connection a little bit because we're inside and I don't have my antenna hooked up. See, So yeah, if you're paying for accommodation, you're paying 50, 60 US a night. You can't rely on people picking you up, offering you a place to stay. That's up to them. I don't ask, they offer. If they offer, I'll accept, but it's...
So normally...
Yeah.
Normally they get the miles, but I let them know you were streaming. It's like, could you get the miles for me?
Oh. Oh, they didn't want to come in here with this. Okay.
Okay, cool.
Oh. Really cheap fast food and supermarket food. Like your average fast food's like $4 $4 to $7 a thing. Supermarket food for bread's like $1.50 for like a pound of bread and stuff. That's your cheapest option. But I don't know, you'd be looking at probably, if you were fast food and stuff, $10 a day in food, $50, $60 a day in accommodation, and then incidentals, like maybe taking a bus out of town and stuff like that, just to get you to the edge of town. Like, you probably would have to budget, I don't know, yeah, $70, $80 a day. It's accommodation that's killing the budget. He says Todd. Yeah, Todd was a really unique experience as well. I'll talk about that in a sec. There's been a lot of things, so whenever someone asks, like, there's multiple things. If you go through and stay in tornado country, I will donate. Well, we're going to Kansas. That's Tornado Alley. So, is there anywhere more tornado-y than like Kansas and place? Damn poor Todd. We'll talk about Todd. At Hitch Life, do you think hitchhiking will become more... Oh, sorry, there's the outdoors. I'm way behind on chat. I'm taking a while to answer these questions. Do you think hitchhiking will become more popular? It will be a way as groups of people to travel to different countries without taking flights. Just like now, people can rent out parts of their houses to random strangers. Surely a market can be created for this. Maybe we can invest in the market like Uber did. I never want to commercialize hitchhiking. The whole purpose of hitchhiking is not involving money. It is strange for me that with this live stream I'm getting support from the community, which means there's money involved. That's very strange for me. I would never create something that, like, invest in something to do with hitchhiking. I think it'd be cool to have some kind of thing where drivers can match up with people that want rides, but there's already systems for that. There's like ride shares and stuff like that. So I would like more people to hitchhike. I think it can be a valuable life experience, and it can be a very fun way of traveling. And I try to tell people how I hitchhike and how I look out for my safety as I hitchhike. So yeah, I think hitchhiking will become a little bit more popular. It will never be a major form of transportation, I don't think, but I think more people will do it. You also wouldn't have had a peanut butter porter. That was interesting. And the crazy guy who thought he knew you came up. Yeah, right after the young girl came up, the guy's like, yeah, I know you. And then he started talking about, like, actual celebrities. He's like, I met, like, Will Smith or something like that at this place. I'm like, nice. Interesting. Foop is a good man. Plus, yeah, it depends on where you are, but they'll have taxes and resort or, like, city tax fee things. Static is bad, sorry. It's probably feedback from this thing.
Do you want to hang outside, or they've got a waiting area?
Sure. I'll probably just hang outside. It's actually nice out. So
they've got free coffee in there, too.
Free coffee?
Free coffee.
Wow. Alright, let's bring my root beer with me. Sorry, this might be static right now because I'm holding the stream thing. Sorry about the static. Did they estimate how long they're going to be?
Yeah, they said it could be an hour to an hour and 15 minutes.
Oh, okay.
every estimate they give me for anytime I'm here, and they're like,
they go on the high side?
Yeah, it's always on the high side, so probably like 45 minutes.
Where do you want to go? Do you want to wait in the waiting thing, or?
No, I'm cool with hanging out here. I asked them if they had any benches or anything to hang out. They said, well, we got a curb.
Curb? All right, well, we'll sit on the curb. I'm going to sit on the curb. There's a rock.
Yeah, or a fire hydrant.
Yeah, that's not the nicest thing to sit on.
Yeah.
Curb. We're doing maintenance on the car.
We're in Clive, Iowa.
This is Clive?
Clive.
Clive, Iowa. Alright. Alright guys, I was already behind on chat because I'm answering longer questions. Is static better now? When you set your tent, do you find random places, specific places? Yeah, I set down my tent after the sun goes down, and I take it down at first thing in the morning. I look for places kind of tucked away, but I don't have a campfire, I don't litter or anything like that. By the time I leave wherever I'm camping, you should never know I was ever there. Leave no trace, all that kind of stuff. So I try to get out of town a little bit though, avoid people. There's that. How many rides today? We're still with Fupa. Friend from the channel. You just got here and back, so you're behind? I'm way behind too. Free coffee. Yeah, I'm still behind. Okay, wait. Miss W, thanks for the 300 bits. I appreciate it, thank you. Oh, and Relic, thank you for the host. Sorry I missed that when we were doing stuff, but thank you as well. Worst hitchhiking experience is people's driving. Like, people driving into the oncoming traffic, lane of oncoming traffic while there's cars coming, just because they want to overtake people, and they do that more than once on a trip. Like, if they want to pass someone, they'll just drive into oncoming traffic and expect them to swerve around it. So it's usually people's driving that's the worst. Alright, sorry, I caught back up now, at least I think I did. Is there anywhere you want to go, because rather than just standing around here?
No, there's not really
much. It's all just dealerships?
Like, I mean, if you go about half a mile to 3/4 of a mile that way, there's like fast food.
We just had fast food.
Yeah, exactly. Well, this place over here is kind of unique. They call it Living History Farms, but I think it's like paid to blue.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Cthulhu with the 115,000 bits or something like that. I agree. Whoa, man. Whoa. But, does it have it on there? Impact. We did it. We went to Culver's. Dude, go to Living History Farms. That place is fucking legit. Is it pricey? Like, what is it? Do you know what it is? Living History Farms?
Living History Farm? I think it's like they show you what it would be like to live in like the 1800s here in Iowa.
Oh.
So it's like a historical type. So basically it's the Amish.
The Amish? Can I hitchhike a ride on a horse and buggy?
Possibly. It's a working farm. Like they actually are actually farming.
Oh. Well, we could. Do you want to walk over? Is it close by, or is it like half a mile or something like that?
Walk around the loop that we came from, and it's across. You can see it right there across.
Oh, across the highway? Is that highway?
Yeah, it's across that road there.
Yeah.
It's up to you.
$16 a person? Ah, that's pricey.
Yeah.
I don't think that's worth it.
People farm.
Yeah. Man, you're living life right. Thank you, Battlegrog. Appreciate it. Should I go take a test car for a drive if there's cars here?
Oh yeah.
Or just
you know what?
walk to fast food and eat.
If you sign up online through their website to test drive, you get a $40 gift card. You know what? I think do it, man. Do it.
Do I have to be American?
No. Yeah, it's Stu Hansen Hyundai.
Stu Hansen Hyundai.
And it could be a Visa, Amazon, and there's like one other, maybe Apple or something.
Nice. Can't beat that.
I think we just found out we're going to be doing it.
That's if it'd be very last minute.
Oh, it takes like them a couple weeks to process that anyway. Like you don't immediately get it.
The gift card? And they mail it or something?
No. It's a code that you get in an email, and then you just like take it to Amazon.
Oh, okay.
I did it with my first Hyundai that I bought here.
Yeah. Well, it worked. Their scheme of come in for a test drive will give you $40 thing.
They've got me twice now. So.
Yeah. So whatever they're doing, it's working. It won't work on me. Hopefully you're not watching Stu Hansen.
Cut scene to 12 hours later, you're like, well, I guess I just purchased a Hyundai.
I'm gonna see if I can get a test drive and get a free gift card out of it. Or just walk to fast food. Well, we just had fast food. We just got Culver, so we're not gonna go to fast food. Just do YOLO stuff, pick up random girls, work on my pickup skills. This isn't a pickup artist stream, this is a hitchhiking stream. Oh, I do know I have nothing to lose. The worst thing someone can say if you go up and ask them out or whatever is no, and then you carry on with your life. It's not a factor, it's not the goal of the trip. When you go back to Vancouver Island, what will you do? I have no idea. It really depends how this channel goes and how it grows and how stuff happens. We'll see. I need to... browse specials. Start the normal life? It'll be hard to go back to the normal life. Go to the dealership and con your way into driving the nicest car you can. What's the nicest Hyundai?
They have one, I wouldn't call it the nicest, but like the more expensive one is called like the Veloster, and then they have the SUVs, like not the Santa Fe, I think it's called the Tucson, one of the two.
The last dealership I went to on this trip was a Lamborghini dealership.
Yeah, this fails in comparison.
But they were like, they got mad because I was filming, and they told me to not film. They didn't like us. Get that? Yeah, I was looking. I'm trying to find it. Their online website has limited information, or I like using the internet on this one because I can switch to desktop mode, so it doesn't load the silly limited mobile thing. But we'll see. Have you run into any fellow hitchhikers on this trip? I've run into a pair from Czech Republic, a couple, but that was in Canada while I was positioning myself to start this trip from Kelowna to Vancouver. So they were from Czech Republic. They were really nice. We actually rode together because someone pulled over right between us. Like we lined up, it was me and then like 20-30 meters then them, and they pulled up right in the middle and we both walked up to the car. And we both like looked at each other, and then the girl that was pulled over was like, are you guys together? We're like, well, no. And she's like, oh, I think I could get you all in. So we all climbed in, and she drove us to Vancouver. And I met one in a McDonald's in Durango, Colorado. Maybe see me on the island one day? Maybe. I also hang out around Vancouver pretty frequently. You're Vancouver, right, Battlegrog? Gotta keep the channel up either way. Yeah. How many hours you sleep? Do you find sleep cycle screwed up? I sleep really well on my travels. It's just like if I'm doing full travel days, I travel all day. When the sun goes down, I stop hitchhiking and I set up my tent and I sleep until first light, and I sleep really well. I get some of my best sleeps when I'm traveling, so I don't think my sleep cycle gets screwed up, but I do find myself exhausted fairly frequently, just because I'm traveling like this is exhausting. But I couldn't give you exact hours of sleep. Oh yeah, we should update the stream title. Where am I? I'm still in the Des Moines area. We said something more specific, but I don't remember. Just say you're 1 year old or under and you get into living farms for free. I think I'd pass for under 1.
I mean, we'll have to get like a carriage or stroller or something.
Yeah. We're just gonna, put me in a little carriage thing, and you're gonna, and Foop's gonna roll me in there. Alright, so title stuff doesn't work right now. Hey Julian. Julian from Vancouver Island. Where do you set up a tent? Yeah, just in some bushes or some woods outside of town. Just find a place that looks a little tucked away. Do you have a laptop with you? Yes, I do. I have a small Lenovo Yoga something or other. Where am I going after Kansas? Possibly St. Louis, Missouri. East and then south, and then we're gonna be zigzagging my way down to Texas right now. Do you ever find it awkward your parents are proud watching all of your streams? They know exactly what you're doing? Not really. There's a lot of people watching me at all times. It doesn't really matter to me who's watching. Well, not a lot. There's 63 people watching. Number 1 place is now yours. That's right, Cthulhu. Yeah, we killed Nightbot, and now we have Give This Man Affiliate, which will be changed. The name will change at some point. It's just we have to wait a couple weeks or something like that. Hello from Romania, Julian. Awesome, Romania, that's cool. Thanks for checking out the stream. Hope you enjoy it. We're kind of just chilling here at a Hyundai dealership, but we'll be driving down to Kansas City soon enough. What states on the East Coast do you think you'll be going through? Every single one of them. Except for Delaware, because it's illegal. And New Jersey, because it's illegal. We need to have a floating small map of the US and your path so far. We have a map. It, like, do you mean overlay it or something like that? Like floating small map, like on the stream itself? I think that would be too much, like you clog up a whole corner just to have a map sitting there. But we do have a map that gets updated, and you can, there's a link that shows up. And we try to keep it updated, which is cool. Wish I had time to watch all my streams. Well, appreciate Battleground. Makes me happy that you enjoy watching. But yeah, watch whenever you can. Checked your VODs. Most of your streams aren't long, so you turn it off a lot. A lot of my VODs aren't long because I lose connection and have to reconnect. But I might end up streaming 11 hours that day, but there's going to be 6 different VODs. Because I lost the stream and it came back, and then I lost the stream and then it came back, then something died and then it came back. So I try to stream decent lengths. Yesterday was only 4 hours and 20 minutes, but yeah. Do you play video games? Not anymore. I used to in high school. I haven't really played much since I graduated high school in 2012, so it's been 6 years. Maybe we'll see you in PA, Pennsylvania then. Maybe. Maybe. Do you want to meet up in Pennsylvania? Because I can add you to the list of people and locations where I'm supposed to meet people. Julian, you really like your live? Thank you. Oh, you're... Foops! Right next to me, but he's in chat. Foopalord. Gonna make it to Montana? Yep, I 100% plan on it. Yeah, we're gonna try and get to Montana. Who gave you the idea to use Twitch to stream? Why you should live stream and why I chose Twitch over YouTube or something? I've been watching Twitch since I stopped playing video games myself. I still like watching people play video games, I just don't play myself. Based upon my research, Twitch is like the most discoverable. So like if I'm, which I was, a small streamer with 0 followers when I started, if you scroll down the IRL page, you'll find me eventually. So like I advertised it to my friends on Facebook and stuff like that. But other than that, I went in with absolutely no followers, and I think Twitch is the best format for growing a small channel. I think YouTube can be good if you already have a YouTube subscriber base and you're transitioning into live streaming, because then all your subscribers are notified when you go online and stuff like that. But I think it would be hard to start on YouTube. I don't think it's very discoverable at this point. Are you aware that Kansas City isn't in Kansas? Yes. A few people have said that. So the closest you got to me was about 30 minutes away back in California. That map is awesome. Yes, the map is awesome. Thank you, Marley. Well, thank you, Twisted Singer, but one of my mods made it. So. Quick question. So, Delaware and New Jersey don't allow hitching. Does that mean you can't stop in those states, but you can still ride through them? Yeah. So if I was on the border of Delaware, like still wherever is the bordering state to Delaware, and I got picked up, and as soon as I'm in that car, I'm no longer a hitchhiker. I'm just a passenger. So yeah, I could drive through them. So like if I was going back along the northern U.S. states, heading west back towards Washington, I could, like Idaho is just very small, it kind of narrows up at the top. So if I got a 50 ride through Idaho, then I wouldn't have been hitchhiking in Idaho, which means it wasn't illegal. You're only a hitchhiker when you're actively, physically hitchhiking. As soon as you get into that car, you're just a passenger. Can confirm Fupa is a troopa. Yes, he is. Do you get lonely on your travels? No, because I travel by meeting people. It's a very social way of traveling. So I don't get lonely because I'm constantly meeting people. Can you share your first aid kit sometime? I don't really have a first aid kit. My extent of my first aid kit is some painkillers. And like a Band-Aid or two. I don't really do first aid. How are we looking? Alright. We're getting the tire patched. It's got a slow leak. What music do you like? I like a lot of different kinds of music. I'm not that much into a lot of modern rap, but every other genre I do enjoy. I do like the fact with hitchhiking, most of the time the driver is the DJ, so I get exposed to a lot of different kinds of music as I go. So it's kind of cool because there's a ton of variety that I get exposed to that I wouldn't find on my own. But yeah, I don't have like, this is the type of music I listen to and this is my music. It's all over the place. Do you get homesick or wish you get a nice bed to sleep in after your travel? You tend to have a simple life, or do you don't like watching TV, sleeping in electric beds, or going to lecture places because your body's used to? Like, I I enjoy some of the finer things in life. I enjoy having a fancy bed. For fun, I saved up enough airline points to fly around in first class just because I thought it'd be fun, and a big contrast from how I usually travel. I don't know what I'm going to do after this. It really depends how this channel goes. If I can keep this going, if this like continues to grow at the rate it's growing, and then I'd like to transition into other things, but still coming back to the core of hitchhiking fairly frequently. But we've got Hitchhiking America. I've told people that I'd like to do Hitchhiking Europe as well. Maybe Hitchhiking Japan, Korea, Southeastern Australia, anywhere that has a decent cellular signal. Still the same guy as yesterday? Yeah, foopalord from chat. Still Foop. He's driving me down to Kansas City, Missouri, as everyone keeps reminding me. But do I get homesick? Like, I guess a little bit at times, but like I miss the familiarity of home. I miss seeing like people that I know, like I've known for a long time. There's comfort in that, meeting an old friend or family member. Hey Marlies. Hitch up any hot girls that hitchhiked you, any that tried to flirt with you, you hook up with any one of them. If you hitchhike enough, everything will happen. So, yes, there's been girls and situations and stuff. The World Twitch Traveler. That'd be amazing. Other countries. I definitely plan on bringing this stream to other countries. Like, yeah, I've hitchhiked in 25, and we've live streamed 9 states in the United States, but it's been one country. Yeah, I would love to take this to other countries. Hitchhiking Taiwan? I'd do it, Ian. Ian, would you come with me? I know you're from, like, you live in Toronto now, but I think you go back to Taiwan on occasion, don't you? You can do some rides? Want a Trevor James collab? Head to China and travel around? Trevor James, I don't know. Does he do travel stuff around China? I'd like to go to China. How did that guest speaker thing go? Hey, it went really well. Like it wasn't like me in front of like 100 people or anything like that. It was like 15 people in like a big boardroom. But it went really well. People seemed interested. They asked a lot of questions. I left a stack of business cards, so we might get some people from that meeting and chat and stuff like that. Your stream is definitely going to get huge. No one does anything remotely close to what you do and even shares it live, but I feel most of your profit will come 20 years in the future when you write a book or bio about yourself and you get called into popular live talk shows. Who knows what the future holds? I'm just going to do what I enjoy in my life, what makes me happy. This currently makes me happy, and I'm going to keep doing this as long as it continues to make me happy. If it transitions into other things, then that's amazing. As long as it makes me happy, I will keep doing stuff like this. Julian, you love America and want to travel there and move there? Yeah, America is a really cool country, very diverse country as well. Yeah, we've been through 9 states, but we've seen a lot of different landscapes, met a lot of different people. It's a really cool place. Hitch Live plus food range. I think it's awesome. It's a beautiful experience. It is a beautiful experience. I agree with you. You're out, Aldertop. Off to prep for a D&D session tonight. Yeah, it was awesome meeting you guys last night. Have a safe drive down to Kansas City. Thank you, Haltertop. It was very nice to meet you as well. Thank you for the beers, my friend. Yeah, and I hope to come back another time. We can, when Hitchhiking America's all said and done, we can reconnect and see how everything went. Grab another beer. More peanut butter porter. So Trevor, can't be your first. Your first what? Oh, girl to pick me up and Yes, Ian Shen? Yeah. I think at one point I was looking up hitchhiking in Taiwan, and it's doable. Like it's very developed, but you can hitchhike around Taiwan. You go through Texas already? Nope, but we'll be heading there probably within a week, or maybe just over a week. Would you ever hitchhike with any of your viewers? You go places travel, followers would go. I wouldn't be opposed to doing like from one town or one city to the next hitchhike with a viewer if they were a long-term time viewer, just for them to try out what hitchhiking's like. Do like a little collaboration with someone. I would never bring someone on with me long-term. It would just be a day thing. Let's go around the Taiwan. That wouldn't take very long, would it? Food Ranger is a Canadian YouTuber. He is from Canada but lives in China. Oh, okay. Interesting. I saw 2-3 weeks of Taiwan trip would be insanely fun. Yeah. We're just I picture Taiwan, it's so small, and what are we at? Day 30, so that's like 4 weeks in the US, and we're down 9 states. We've got like 40 more to go. That's the only issue I've been having in new commands. Yeah, we've got new bot, new commands. Some stuff's working, some stuff isn't.
Should be rolling in about 30 minutes.
Cool. Alright. Got 30 minutes till we're heading out. If you come to Houston, I'll give you a ride to your next stop. If I can get a heads up, I'll add you to the list. The viewer list, the people that have offered me rides or places to stay or food or whatever. Even just a friendly hello. Evan Dove. Houston. Alright, you're on the list. You find yourself left bored now since you get to talk to viewers before streaming. Didn't have this platform. What changed for you talking to us? I've been telling people that this is probably my favorite trip I've gone on because I really like the viewer interaction. I like the questions you guys ask. I like answering all these questions. It's fun for me. There's a lot of downtime with hitchhiking where you're waiting for a ride. You're walking to somewhere where you can catch a ride, but I get to interact with you guys like all the time, but including those really down times when not much is going on. So, I'm pretty good at entertaining my own mind, so I didn't mind it before, but it's made it more fun now. What is your miles per Snicker? How many Snickers do you think I've had? Like a dozen? 15 or something like that on the trip? And we've gone how many thousand miles? So we need more Snickers per mile. I think we need to up those numbers. Hitchhike, so you've been hitchhiked more than 700 times. Do you remember the face of every single person? No, I won't. Like if I saw someone on the street, like, you know, ride number 137, like, I'm in and out of cars all day. There's gonna be some people that I don't remember. If they refreshed it, they said, do you remember me? I picked you up here, took you here back in this time. That would probably spark my memory, but like, I couldn't give you the names or instantly recognize the faces of everyone. A significant portion of them I could, but not all of them. You going through Central Texas? I haven't exactly planned out my Texas route, but I will be going through Texas. I'm just not sure where. Appreciate you, bro, for all you do. Thank you, Julian.
I hope you don't mind. I sent Zane a whisper.
Oh yeah, actually, yeah, that's a good idea.
And I told him I was like,
oh yeah. No, that's a good idea. I was going to do that, but I forgot, because I forget everything. I forget a lot of things. I just I don't have the best memory. Sorry for grammatical fit. It's okay. You don't have to apologize for grammar. This is the internet. This is not a peer-reviewed article. But if you had a trustworthy viewer who wanted to do a long 20-day travel with you, would you do it? Probably not. I would do, just the day trips, like I said. Max a couple days. I always travel on my own. I enjoy it that way. Like maybe way down the road I'd meet someone and it'd be someone that I'd want to do something a little longer term with, but as of right now I'm not looking to like find any medium to long term travel partners. Someone has cheap internet, cheap food, and you'll be the translator. That would help me out so much because that was the biggest problem in like Russia and Japan and stuff, was communication. You'll get a free coffee and then grab one before you go. Yeah, we can do free coffee. Hey, the car's getting washed, which means it's patched, which means we're probably almost ready to go. So we're going to Kansas City, Missouri soon. How long is it going to take hitchhike the entire Taiwan? Probably not very long, is it? If you come to Australia, I would help you out, but I doubt you're coming this side again. Oh, I want to go back to Australia, and I don't know where you are in Australia, but I want to go. I only went through like Brisbane up to Rockhampton, then straight west. I didn't go to the southeast part of Australia, like where Sydney and stuff is, so I'm not sure where you're at, but I'd like to go back. Sent you one of his vids in the PM Hitch Live. Check it out at bedtime. Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, I can do that. Evan Dove, cool. You'll sub now. Your first IRL. Appreciate it, Evan Dove. Appreciate it. Hitch Live feels bad, man. I was never following you this entire time. Hey, it's hard to find a small time streamer. Like I said, Twitch is the best for discoverability, but it's still like you have to scroll down really far when you're on like the 5, or especially when you're on like the 0 to 5 viewer list. Like you have to scroll way down to find someone, and you don't really become easily discoverable until you're like the 100 viewer kind of number list thing. So, but you're here now. Are you gonna be at TwitchCon? I'd like to. I'd like to hitchhike there. I think that'd be hilarious. I think it'll be fun. Thanks for following my friend. Clean car? Yes. Gonna have a clean car. Although it wasn't too bad before. You have a pretty clean car.
Oh, what's that?
Your car's pretty clean. People are like, nice, we're gonna have a clean car.
Oh,
and the outside's clean. But like, I've driven in some pretty dirty cars. This is like pristine almost. You're from the southeast, hit me up next time you're coming here. Hit up all the places. Just message you on Twitch. Prefer not give email. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. If you hang around the channel and I go back there, I'll send you a whisper on Twitch. Yeah, it'd be fun. I like meeting new people. I like meeting viewers. As you can tell, I'm hanging out with Foop here, so he's been a viewer since day 10 or so. Yeah, I'd like to go back to Australia, and if I do, I'll try and meet up with you. Alright, but yeah, so coming up here we're going to be doing like a 3-hour drive, so stay tuned for that. That'll be exciting. I am excited, but it'll just be one drive. So I'm not sure what we're going to do once we get down to Kansas City. Whether I'm continuing on that day or just going to try and figure something out in Kansas City, that is. So yeah, we'll see. How long have you been streaming now? Is this day 30? This is like my very first day of streaming ever in my life was Hitchhiking America day 1, so 30 days ago. So I started on April 10th and now it's May 9th, so come tomorrow that'll be 1 full month of live streaming, like my first month complete. And prior to that I had zero experience. I'd never been in front of a camera, I'd never live streamed, I'd never done anything like this, so it's been a learning process. There's been a lot of trial and error with hardware, network, and just me talking and figuring out how to do a live stream. But I think the channel's come a long way in 30 days. I think me as a live streamer has come along pretty well in the first 30 days of ever live streaming. I've had a lot of fun with it. Prefer to call it Day Vampire. Is that when you joined Orgic? Was the famous River and Joseph stream? Psychic vampire stream? Makes you feel bad watching you, Trev? Want to travel so badly too? Feels bad, man? Gotta save up some cash and just fucking do it? Yeah, the hardest thing is making that first step and just starting it. And like, I tell you guys, I get really used to this and it doesn't faze me hitchhiking and stuff like that, but after I'm home for a while, like a few months, like my last trip was like 6 months ago. After you're home for a bit, like taking that first step, like for me, taking like that ferry to Port Angeles and walking out of town, turning on that stream and like starting it, that was the hardest thing. Once you're actually going, like you're going, you get used to it really quickly. The hardest thing is taking that first step. But once you've taken it, things just flow. So yeah, really for a lot of things and traveling and stuff like that, you really just do have, like, you just have to grit it and start. You know? Fuck it, we'll do it live. That's good. 60 viewers for only a month. Most people struggle to find like 10 viewers. Yeah, the channel's grown quite a bit, and realistically, like, what are we at, 48 and stuff now? Like, this is lower than average viewer numbers than we've been having, and I understand it. I'm not actually hitchhiking. I'm kind of just sitting in some grass, and I'm not really hitchhiking a ride. I'm driving with a viewer for 3 hours, so like it's not as exciting me standing on the road with a sign and my thumb out. But when you travel like this, there's going to be a variety and thing. There's a lot of downtime. There's a lot of, yeah, just different things. So we've had up to 300 something viewers in our channel before, which was crazy. So yeah, for a brand new channel and a brand new live streamer, the stream has grown pretty quickly. I'm pretty happy with how it's going. Oh no. My chat closed. See, again, technical issues. It says I'm still live, but chat closed on here, so I can't see what anyone's saying. And I'm gonna miss all of that, which is fun. So I'll make sure everything's still working, and then I'll have to restart this stream to make it work again. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna be gone for 2 seconds. I'm just restarting the stream so I can actually have chat open again.